just kind of the theme of, crypto art was rising, and this movement was just starting, and so kind of having a leaping goddess with the Ethereum symbol on it, I thought would just be cool.
Thank you, BD, for coming here today and for joining me and Human Behind the Token. So we really, I really love your artwork, and I was really excited when you followed us back on Twitter. And so thank you for being here.
I'm happy to be here.
Oh, thank you. So if you could tell us, when did you start creating art?
Creating art, I've liked creating art since I was a little kid. My mom has my first drawing when I was 2. It was just a bunch of scribbles, but she's got it in a little scrapbook, and I've always had a knack for it and liked doing it.
Yeah, and like, did you study art, or because I know
I did. I have a
animation.
degree in illustration that I got from BYU, Idaho. I graduated just 4 months ago. So.
Okay. Okay, so when did you first get involved in crypto and NFTs, and what's this journey been like for you?
I found out about it around March, when kind of Beeple started selling his really big pieces, and I'd never been on Twitter before, but I heard that you had to be on Twitter to be able to do this. So I jumped on Twitter, and I got invited to Foundation in April, and that's when I started making animations to mint on Foundation.
So these animations that you created, because I know I've seen some other of your work on Instagram. So these specific pieces that you created are for NFTs?
Yeah, I've dabbled in animation before,
Yeah.
but I never really wanted to go into it as like in a studio or working on movies or anything.
Okay.
And so I focused more on illustration. And then when this came along, I was like, oh, well, this is an opportunity for me to explore some kind of more abstract animate, not character animation, but just kind of moving paintings kind of thing, which I've always been interested in. And now there's kind of a more profitable reason for me to do it.
Yeah, but I really like your art because I think it's really unique. Like, as soon as you see your art, like, I mean, once you blow up, that is, you would know that it's your art. It's really specific and really unique.
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
That's what I go for.
Yeah, no, it's really beautiful. So are you currently working on any new projects?
I am. I can't really show them yet. I'm working on a collection. They're not ready to see yet.
We should have had like a small sneak peek or something.
Yeah, I don't know, but what you see right now is what you get.
Okay,
but
all right.
but I noticed, so when I have 5 pieces on Foundation, and all of them are separate pieces. They don't belong to a collection at all, and that's kind of the direction that I'm going to go now. So I'm going to make collections of images, because I see that those are a little more popular among collectors.
You mean like collectibles? Is that what you mean?
Like a series of artwork. So instead of just like the one piece, like I'll have 3 or 4 that look similar to it, or that follow the same theme.
Yeah.
kind of like the guy who invited me, Unicity Art, does that. His images, they're one of one pieces,
Yeah.
but they all belong to the same collection. They all follow the same story or theme. And
Hmm.
so that's what you guys are gonna see from me here pretty soon.
Whoa, we can't wait. Okay, so is there any other NFT projects like that you admire or you would want to collect?
If I had the funds, I would love to
Yeah,
collect them. Right now, I'm just kind of starting out and don't have much Ethereum in my wallet, but I really like projects that encourage bidding and the kind of
mhm,
competition to see who can, because I think the most fascinating thing about NFTs are that
yeah,
uh, for the first time ever we can make something like this behind me and make it rare. Like there's only
yeah,
one or there's only two or three, and that creates value that people can bid over, and once they get it, they can show it off and be like, look at me, I got this super rare piece of artwork that nobody else has. And up till now, videos and stuff, there's no way to auction it off like fine art, like a
yeah,
piece of like a Picasso or just a physical painting. So I like the competition aspect, and I think it's really empowering for artists too. There I would not have a year ago, I would not have imagined that this would even be possible. So I'm excited by it.
this is one of your really first pieces, and what inspired you to create this one?
Well, when I got invited to Foundation, this was the first thing I made, and I came up with it. I really love mythology, and
Hmm.
especially Greek mythology, and I thought of the pun. If I took Athena and
Yeah,
made it Ethereum, so Ethena, and I thought that'd be a neat theme for my first NFT.
yeah,
And the the image of, if you know the myth, Athena is born out of the head of Zeus. She
yeah,
bursts out of his forehead, and so this was kind of my idea of what that might look like, of Athena bursting out of Zeus's head. And just kind of the theme of, crypto art was rising,
yeah.
and this movement was just starting, and so kind of having a leaping goddess with the Ethereum symbol on it, I thought would just be cool.
Yeah, it's a really beautiful and striking piece. So I
Thank
really
you.
love
This one
this
is
one.
collected now. Somebody bought this.
Yeah, I noticed. That's why I put zero from one. So yeah, congratulations
Mhm.
on. Is this your first sale?
Yep,
Yeah,
first sale.
great.
Very excited about it.
Yeah, congratulations on that. The next piece we've got. So you can tell us a bit about it.
So this one, I made this one after I made the one you see behind me.
Yeah,
And I'm still pretty new to animating. I haven't done a whole lot before this. And so this was me experimenting with that kind of sparkly effect. I studied medieval art in college, and one of the things I learned was that medieval mosaics were made with little gold tiles, and the artists would um, angle those tiles. They have a little sheet of gold between glass, and he'd
yeah,
angle them. They would angle them so that they would flicker in the candlelight.
mhm,
And I thought that was really beautiful. I've seen mosaics before, but never in candlelight. And so I think that's something that I could take inspiration from for something like this. is that kind of shimmery effect.
It's really beautiful. It reminds me of like they've got like this geometric pieces of art that move kind of like the pendulum.
Hmm.
and I
I
and I
also
really
I like
yeah
clockwork and stuff too, and
yeah it
this
reminds
kind
me
of
of
clockwork was kind of an inspiration for this one.
yeah it's really beautiful.
Thank
Great
you.
work. So the next one we've
Still for
got
sale.
yeah I've got that down. It's a 1-on-1 available on
Yeah.
Foundation. So this is the next one.
Yeah, this one,
Yeah
and you're right, it was inspired by the gold work of Gustav Klimt.
yeah I got that
I
from your
haven't said that,
Instagram.
but yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
I got it from your Instagram.
Yeah, I had the opportunity to see some
Hmm.
real Klimt work, and I'm just absolutely blown away by it. And this
Yeah
doesn't this was kind of inspired, by Klimt, and also some of the Madonna and Child artwork from medieval times. Um, I it's not necessarily a Madonna and Child, but that's part of the inspiration. And the the kind of cloak or whatever she's wearing was inspired by the kind of a Middle Eastern, what is it called, a hijab?
yeah.
uh, yeah, a hijab. And I made this around Mother's Day, so I was thinking of my mom, and
Aw.
thought that was fitting. I liked it enough that I put it on Foundation.
Yeah. It's a beautiful piece. I really hope you will find a collector for it soon because it's really nice, and I think
Thank
your
you.
artwork really stands out. So yeah,
This was the second piece I made, and I'm really proud of this one. I've always thought that if um, if Van Gogh were to get into animation, he would have animated all his paintings. I think in his
yeah, I
mind
think so too.
he saw swirling paint and patterns and
Yeah,
colors, and I developed this technique to, as inspired by Van Gogh,
wow,
at least the background is.
yeah,
And so yeah, I'm pretty proud of this piece. I didn't really, uh, I was still pretty new at learning animation techniques, and I made this file really big, like way bigger than it needed to be.
yeah.
And so the it's like 70 megabytes or something. And so whoever collects this will get a link to have the super HD version of
Okay,
it.
that's nice.
But yeah, this one's titled Beholder. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
that's
proud of it.
beautiful. That's beautiful. So yeah. So let's have a look
And
at your other ones. Yeah.
yeah, and then this one, this one's called No Cost Too Great, and it's inspired by my favorite video game, Hollow Knight.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Hollow Knight has some beautiful artwork that I'm just totally enamored with. And I love the story to it, and I just had to do an homage to this character in this game that I really like.
So
And
does it
the
look the same? The character is the
no,
same?
this is pretty stylized. This
Okay.
character in the game is much shorter. Uh, but he
Okay.
has a bit of an ego, I think, and he would like to be taller. So I made him taller. But
Wow.
the artwork in Hollow Knight is made by Ari Gibson, and I'm really inspired by his work. And some of his animations feature these kind of appearing and disappearing lines that I wanted to learn how to do. So I made this piece to teach myself how to do that kind of thing.
Okay.
So if there
That's
are any
beautiful.
Hollow Knight fans out there,
This
you
is the
got this
piece
one
for
of one of
you.
one piece. No cost too
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. No, it's really nice.
Okay, a name.
Okay. Just somewhere in there.
Let's see. Well, if Ethena is on it, let's call it Ethenia.
Okay.
Ethenia, and the weather is dry and cloudy because I
Okay.
don't like hot weather.
Okay.
It's dry and cloudy all the time, and the all the food is pickled. Everything tastes like dill pickles, and
Why?
that's my favorite food, dill pickles.
Okay.
And
So people are not allowed to eat anything else on there?
no, it's mandatory. They have to eat dill
Okay.
pickles. They
Okay.
have
All right.
severe nutrition problems in this country.
So if they want to eat anything else, they should travel somewhere else.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And the national animal is a dodo bird. Yeah, the dodo bird.
Okay. It's not on your national flag or anything.
Oh yes, it is. It's Ethena, but instead of a goddess, it's a little dodo bird.
Okay. All right. So any what about the people? How are the people there? They're just regular people.
Well, the people are not too happy about the pickle thing. They kind of want to eat
Okay.
something else, but the regime won't let it happen.
Okay. Okay. So where do you want it on the map?
Right there in the middle.
Okay. So I won't move it.
Yep, that's just fine.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So really thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it was
fun.
fun. Yeah, it was fun for me too. So thank you.
There's a guy who have you ever heard of the Marble Olympics?
No.
It's great. They're like 5 hours long, and they're all like marbles, but he films it like it's the Olympics.
It's just marbles like bouncing
Marbles,
around.
marbles in little Lego sets doing things, and it's awesome.
Okay, so now we know what you do for your free time.
That's what I put on while I work on art, Marble Olympics.
Yeah, why not?